Hi there. There's something I just really must talk about. I feel moved to express just how horrified I am about the video that surfaced almost 24 hours ago. There was a young adult, about 29 years old, I think. He was just sitting at a bus stop, minding his own business. And three men just casually walk into the frame of the video, and they just start pouncing on him, beating and kicking him, and then afterwards they just casually walk away as if nothing happened. They don't look back, they don't do anything, they just walk. And what we learn is that that man is a 29-year-old who has autism. And like I said, he was just sitting on the step trying to put on his rollerblades when the attack began. And there are so many things that I find horrifying about this attack. I mean, first of all, there were three people. There's three guys, and they look like normal people. And you're thinking, but out of three of you, nobody thought that there was something wrong with this? Nobody thought to even try and stop. Like, I'm assuming one person started and then the others just jumped in. Nobody thought to say, this is wrong, that I'll call the police. There were three people, and not a single one of them thought it was wrong. And then the other thing that really surprised me was just how casual they were. They walk in, you see them coming into the frame, and they're just walking, just casually walking, and then the attack just starts from nowhere. And then when they're done, they casually walk away. They don't look back. They don't seem to be worried. They don't even seem to be excited or angry or anything. They just look neutral. And something else that bothers me about that is, why is it that in 2018, children and adults with disabilities are still about 5 times more likely to experience violence than their typically developing peers? And that's according to the WHO. Why is that? That we can have this kind of thing happen in a multicultural city and in like Toronto, and in a very generally accepting country like Canada. Why? Why do people think it's okay to attack somebody just because he has a disability? And I am just horrified on so many levels. I think the fact that this happened in a public area. So is it like, what were these guys thinking? Why were they thinking they could get away with it? With attacking someone in a public place. They didn't seem to be afraid at all. So many questions I've been asking myself for the past 24 hours. Like, now people with disabilities are still being attacked. They're still more likely to experience violence. And secondly, this was in a public place. Thirdly, there are three guys and nobody thought to even stop them. And fourthly, was just how casual they were about it. It didn't seem to be a big deal for them. It just seemed to be maybe something they do all the time. And I worry about my kids, because I want them to be able to go out and do stuff and feel safe in a public place. But when there are people like this, I hope that the video will help, and I hope that the people will come up and they will get these guys identified and taken off our street. Thank you so much for watching. We still have to work to educate the public and get them to protect the most vulnerable members of our society. And I just hope they get caught.